Hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. This is part 3 of my Gt6000 fix, if you will. As you guys know from the other previous episodes, the steering sector is missing 3 teeth. It's a big triangular component with teeth, probably 23, 24 teeth on there. The middle part over there is missing 3 teeth. It's been stripped. So it's just gone, you know. I did manage to loosen up the pivot point of the pinion and the rods, you know, where it turns. So now it actually turns. Turns left and right. But once you get to the middle, gets to the point where the 3 teeth are missing and it won't turn anymore. Unless you kick it a little bit. And then it'll turn all the way to the left. So that part, as you know, I looked on eBay. There's only one guy selling it for $100. I'm not going to spend $100 on it. So I had a bunch of guys who were telling me that, well, I thought of it first, but I said, you know, is that weld going to hold? You know what I mean? Because so much pressure is being used to turn. Will a weld hold that kind of pressure, you know? So I thought about just taking my arc welder and just basically placing wads and wads of that, you know, metal over there, welding it, you know, and then using a grinder and grinding and fabricating my own 3 teeth, you know. I said, it's not going to work. But then after I posted the last video, about 5 guys, Tony Vento, Paul Olsen, Alan Marshall, Deke W, a bunch of other guys said, hey, why don't you try that, you know, they've seen it done before. So, I mean, my buddy Pete Lombardi told me that he actually has an old Roper. This is actually made by Roper, you know, and he says that he had a tractor like that and he parted it out, and he might have that part. But I don't see that guy for like a week or something like that, so I'm gonna try it, you know what I'm saying? I've never done it before, so why not, you know? So I'm gonna flip this on its side again, so I have access to the area. It's not really heavy at all. I mean, there's no engine, you know? So there it is. That's the part right there. I'm going to get you closer. There you go. See that? That's a front part right there. And so as you can see, well, now the wheel's not touching, so this part over here was seized. So I unseized it, you know, I did some whack in, I used a flywheel puller and I pulled it out, and so now, and then I greased it, and so now this thing part here, that moves just fine, so that's fixed, right? But the big problem is, of course, this part right here where it's missing the 3 teeth. So I'm going to take that off, I'm going to unhinge, yeah, it's just this one bolt here to take this part off. I'll do that. So it's 3/4, both ended, so I got to use a wrench to hold the other side. It's loose enough. There's 3 washers in between here. I just got to remember where they go. 1 there, 2 in between that shaft. There it is. There's that damn washer. Can't lose these things. There's 1. And then when it comes out, there's 2 more. One's over here. It's 23 degrees today. There it is, right there. Now I suppose I could just take this one off. Bubba, you get hurt. I'm going to take that off, so it's just this one piece right here. I'm going to fill these 3 teeth here. Find the right wrenches. Surprisingly, it really wasn't all that tough to get off. There's a piece right there. I'm going to put this back on so I know I don't lose that screw or the nut. I'll be honest with you, I'm pretty intimidated by this project because I've never done it before. So there you go. See that? It's a pretty thick piece of, cast iron. Heavy too. This part is attached to that. I've seen just this part here for like 30 bucks or 40 bucks, right? But I think it'll be really difficult to separate this piece from that piece because they're kind of riveted on here. But I guess if I, just ground that down and punched it out, it would probably come out. I could separate it. But then I'd have to find 3 bolts that wouldn't get in the way of the swivel, that pops up like that. And I figure I'll try this first. And so I'll basically just weld blobs of steel here. And then grind it. And then use a cutting wheel and just try to cut the teeth exactly like that, Gonna give that a try. So the first thing I'm going to do is, got this thing in my garage now. I've got this vise grip here that kind of messed up. Ground this down. I know, this thing should be secured somewhere, but I don't have a convenient bench area. Alright. That's nice and clean now. See that, how I've cleaned it out? So now it should be good for welding. That's a good start. It's just a big blob, you know what I mean? So I got to make a big blob so that it's as high as these teeth. And then I'm just going to grind it all down and make my own teeth. Oops, got some over on this side now. That looks like hell. Terrible. I never said I was a good welder. Smoking. Terrible. That's a little piece of it. Just a big blob of crap. I don't know if that'll work. Looks like shit. Well, I guess I could just try grinding some of that down after it cools. I got a cutting wheel. interesting. Whew! My groin's hot. How about that? That actually looks okay. The tricky part, of course, is cutting teeth out because I can't even really see where it's supposed to be, you know? Kind of cool. This is the tough part. angle right. Maybe it'll work. But I got the angle kind of too steep. I don't know, it might work though. Because that cog is pretty wide, you know? Guys, check that out. I mean, honestly, that's not bad. Here's the other side. I mean, you know, you could tell that it's, you know, it's not perfect by any means, you know. But, I don't know. I think that might be enough to get it to turn, you know. Man, oh man, look at that. I mean, you can see it's off by a little, you know, but, hey, look. I'm no surgeon, you know, but that honestly might work. What do you guys think? I mean, it is thick enough, you know what I'm saying? As long as it's good enough to get it to turn, I think will be good. I'm going to bring it to the backyard and kind of see. So I'm back here now, fitting it. So look. That turns up to here, and then it's stuck because that one is not angled enough. It's too straight. So I've got it on here just in the hole, and it works up to there. I think this is too high and the angle's not right. I'm gonna have to grind that angle down a little bit. It's too tall, and the angle is not slanted enough. So here's a good look at it in the sun. I've got it spaced out just about right. You see that? So now all the spacing and the angles seem to be okay. As long as the teeth grip, you know what I mean? And it looks like it will. This side looks better. As soon as I focus. Focus. Oh, there you go. You see that? That looks pretty good. That'll probably work. Alright, check this out, fellas. What? Yeah, baby! It works! Well, it did work. There you go. And that's all we need. We just need it to get across. Badass. I'm going to put it together and see if it works. Alright, just put it all back together again. Alright, let's try it out. Check it out. What? Yeah. Look at that, guys. El Steering-O Workso. Of course, if Pete Lombardi still has that part, I'll take it, you know. It wasn't too tough to put it back together again, but look at that. Badass. My steering's fixed. Now I can park it, move it around. I mean, of course, I still don't have a engine, but at least I can move it around a little easier. You know what I mean? Steers. thanks to all the boys who commented and told me that I could do this. You're right, I did it. First time for everything, right? Everything's a learning experience. All right, that worked out good. Really like this tractor, it's nice. Fix the steering now. All we need is an engine. Cowboys and engines. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. If your company needs swag, check out Lanny at prologowear.com. Also, help me support the channel. Buy a sticker. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Follow my Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Check out my website, mowersblowers.com. See you fellas next time for the next episode.